This is for the US market, but as I understand, we have guests from other markets as well. So my name is Rolando Madela, and I deal with nutrition research, which deals with clinical trials also, as well as health education. And we endeavor in USANA to bring you the latest information, scientific information. So let's start. And can you relate that you go to a room and you forget something? Or do you need to focus on a task that you need to do for the day? Well, I'm glad to tell you that USANA has something for you, and it is called Copa Prime Plus. You probably have heard this before because this product was successfully launched last year in the States, and we had a very successful launch. So in order to produce such a product, look around for the best ingredients. You know, we research for the best ingredients that science has proven to have an effect on brain health. So the first one I want to share with you that is found in Copa Prime Plus of USANA is the American ginseng. And the American ginseng is different from the Korean ginseng. And a lot of publications, if you go to PubMed or other repositories of scientific literature, it shows that American ginseng is very powerful to support this cognitive health. You know, it follows many pathways, for example, conversion of acetylcholine, which is necessary for brain function. So that's American ginseng. The other powerful ingredient is called Bacopa monnieri, commonly called Bacopa. We just call Bacopa only, and it's a major ingredient in the Copa Prime Plus. And again, it follows another pathway which has to do with the brain-derived neurotrophic factor. We'll discuss that later. But you know, this is just an overview to let you know what are the ingredients of Bacopa. And you know, in another training, which is more extensive, you will learn more about the pathway. And also scientific literature has proven Bacopa really works well for cognitive health, brain health. The third one is whole coffee fruit extract, which is another powerful ingredient. And it has a lot of antioxidants with neuroprotective properties, meaning to say it protects the brain cells. And it's also low in caffeine. So this is really a good part that this ingredient doesn't make you crash. You know, there are some ingredients that are, you know, similar to this, or coffee, that are high in caffeine that might stimulate you and let you concentrate, but at the end it makes you crash. But this is not the case for our Copa Prime Plus. It's low in caffeine. And the combination of the Bacopa and the coffee fruit extract is called the Intelligence Cognitive Support Complex, the combination of these two. Why? You know, Copa Prime Plus is classified in the USANA products as having intelligence technology. And you probably have heard this in the past about what this technology is, but because it follows a certain pathway, you know, we use these novel ingredients that have pathways like the BDNF that I was talking about earlier, which is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which helps a lot with brain function. So to summarize, the major ingredients are the American ginseng, the Bacopa monnieri, and the whole coffee fruit extract, which we found by extensive literature search and also by testing them by itself. So this bilayer tablet has so many advantages. You know, it controls the release of the ingredients in in Copa Prime Plus. That's why we have a bilayer tablet. And, you know, to uphold the science and validity of the products that we do, we have collaboration with a lot of prestigious universities as well as clinical research organizations. You know, recently, you know, at the bottom, you see Central Queensland University. We collaborated with them to do an acute study with Copa Prime Plus. So, you know, with Copa Prime Plus, we have substantiation and validation. It's not all just promotions and marketing hype. We have a proof. So in this acute study, we use state-of-the-art technology, advanced technology, to measure brain activity, as well as using valid questionnaires to measure the effects of Copa Prime Plus. So in this acute study, we found out that Copa Prime Plus has a significant effect in the working memory of those who participated in the study. And there was improved performance, even if they were given difficult tasks. It shows that the brain was working less even, which means to say that there is conservation of brain energy, okay, when we use Copa Prime Plus. Our brain is relaxed, but at the same time, it can still focus and remember well compared to the placebo. You know, there's a figure here, but it's too small. The green brains you can see here, pre and post intake of the Copa Prime Plus. So we are so encouraged by the results of this study that we are again doing a long-term study. You know, the acute study was just 1 day. A long-term study for Copa Prime Plus is maybe a month or more. Why are we doing a chronic study? So that you will see the other effects of Copa Prime Plus. We want to enrich the acute study so we will see more effects. And so in summary, this is what Copa Prime does. You know, as you can see, this is an abridged presentation. This is not the comprehensive presentation of Copa Prime due to limitation of time. But in general, the Copa Prime Plus, we know and we have proven with clinical trials that it supports healthy mental performance. So what exactly does this mean, you know? Healthy mental performance. So we have a positive effect on focus. We discussed earlier that it might be a problem for some people. It may support alertness and attention. You know, it was also shown in that study. It optimizes mental learning, optimizes memory processes. You know, in that study, we have shown that those who participated had improved working memory. Overall, producing a healthy mental performance. So we have a lot of materials on this Copa Prime, and it's located in Ask the Scientist for United States associates and their customers. And you can actually email through the Ask the Scientist or send me an email to ask any questions about Copa Prime Plus. We are really excited with this product because since it was launched in August of 2019, we have had very positive feedback from users, and the safety record is also excellent. So this is the short presentation on Copa Prime Plus. And again, I encourage questions that you can email us to the USANA office and we will respond to it. So to close too, I want to share with you this quotation from Dr. Myron Wentz, our founder of USANA. He said, "When you meet the genuine needs of your customers, growth and prosperity will follow." I want to tell you that, I've been in communication with many associates in Asia. Last week, we had just a webinar like this, and there were like 1,000 associates listening on why USANA. And the only reason it was only 1,000 because the Zoom limit was 1,000, otherwise it would have been more. But going back to this quotation of Dr. Wentz, really we need to be sincere, truthful, honest in how we deal with friends and associates and community in introducing our USANA products. During these difficult times, what better message can you share with your family, friends, and community than the message of USANA? Better health, better products that we have validated through science. So I encourage you all to go, share, and prosper. As long as you do it the right way, we are sure that you will find friends who will listen to you about our good products and that you can progress more with your business. So to all of you who came and listened today, our dear associates in North America, as well as your friends who tuned in, hopefully you will continue to follow us, and hopefully we will see you in the North America Convention this coming August. So thank you very much, and thank you again, Stephanie, for organizing this meeting. We care for you all, and take care. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Anyone else has questions or wants to get more information, ask the